when I'm talking about the tier list and I'm like ranking these weapons, the SMLE is one. I don't know exactly. I know I'm over. I've got to be over 80,000 kills with it now, or very close to that number. So I have a lot of experience with the SMLE. I have a fair amount of experience with other infantry rifles as well. But it's important to really think about the role, because Scout is it's the hardest class to use successfully at a high level, and it's the easiest class to use wrong, if that makes sense, right? Like, it's easy to go 4-0 in a round or something, and like you get barely any score, and no one really knows you're there. Like that's the issue. And let me show you guys something. So this is This is a chart, and it's from a Battlefield Tracker, and it just shows along the whole population, time spent, and it shows kills. And what you'll see is that submachine guns, people are spending between 20 and 22% of their time with submachine guns, and they're getting between 20 and 22.5% of the kills. And then scout players are spending between 16 and 18% of their time with rifles, and they're only getting between 12.5 and 15% of the kills. So basically, scout consistently underperforms in terms of kills and kills per minute. So and that trend holds for score as well. Medics, support, and assault all outperform scouts, both in terms of like on average the number of kills they're getting, but also in terms of points. There's really no criteria where you can say the scout is a better class on average, right? If I were to have to give up all one class on my team, every time I would jettison the scouts from my team. So in order to like overcome that deficit, you need to maximize spot flares and spotting in general. You need to focus on team play in that respect, especially spotting people on the objective. You need to play the objective, meaning get capture points. To maximize kills per minute, be mindful of your engagement range. If you get too close, you'll die. Too far away, you're wasting your time, basically. Place the objective in your sweet spot, kill everybody you can see, then draw your pistol and get on it, get the points. Your most effective range against moving targets you have to be under 100 meters. Like, you can take, obviously, opportunistically or in a situational way, you can take shots at greater than 100 meters. But past 100 meters, like, look at the Mosin Nagant I mentioned has a pretty high bullet velocity, and at 100 meters, it's 0.138 seconds. It's over a tenth of a second for that bullet to get there. If somebody's sprinting, especially if they're like zigzagging at all, like, first you have to lead them more and more the further out they are. You have to deal with bullet drop more and more the further out they are, and you have to there's a chance that they'll change directions, and the longer it takes for the bullet to get there, the more the chance that you'll miss. So your accuracy just isn't going to be good against moving targets much at past 100 meters. So those you end up wasting your time. So all you can really do is shoot at people who are prone, prone scouts firing back at you, or you can fire on people on stationary weapons maybe. But realistically, you need to be trying to close to whatever your sweet spot is. And this is right here. So your overall target, I think the target engagement range for Scout should be between about 40 meters and 75 meters, and it's not ordinarily worth fighting much past that. So that was basically my thoughts, and sort of wanted to go through the general philosophy and general thoughts about it.